I believe that anyone can build this boat. I have put the hull in 2 times of the 2 components of ground layer, and after that I have coated it with the polyester DD coat, and it looks very smooth, although it has some spots here and there, and I use too much paint because it's very liquid, and it flews very smoothly, so it looks okay. I hope you can see, but there are some roughness here, and I try to grind it over here, and it seems to be okay to put for the second layer. Although be careful with the grinding, because I am at the ground layer again, so you do not want to attach the second layer to the ground layer. The second layer should be attached to the first layer. But grind it again and put on the second layer. So for the second layer, I use also the polyester DD coat in the color 9010 or 9010, and this system is a 2 component system. You have to use the hardener, the same as the ground layer. It's also from 2 systems, and from the IJssel, the Dutch company. And for the second layer I will use a thinner, and I will add 5% extra thinner to make it more smooth, and to close it a bit more, so you don't have the wobbles, hopefully. This is the first time, so let's find out. And I use recommended a filth roller, and yeah, I use it for the first layer as well, and it does not tear apart or leave any plushes or anything like that, so these are actually quite good. So okay, I've put on the second layer of the polyester paint, and I am not satisfied at all. As you can see, the bow is very smooth, so actually the complete bottom is quite smooth, but if we look to the side, then you can see, I hope you can see it on camera, but it is not smooth at all. So I've decided to put on the third layer, and I've grinded the backside, and I'm quite happy about it, because yeah, the bottom is smooth, so there's no problem at all, but I've managed to get the side panel as smooth as well, so I hope that the third layer will come out good and make the complete hull smooth. So I am grinding the flat surfaces with a 180, maybe afterwards 250, but the older corners I will grind by hand, because it goes too fast, and you will complete grind away all the layers, so please be careful on the edges and on the keel strips as well. Only the flat surfaces, and it will be okay. Example, the side, I hope you can see this, but there are some dents here left. It's not very smooth, so I had to pay more attention to the side. For now I leave it with this. I'm not very satisfied, but then again, it is a boat to use, and it looks good. It's very strong. What I should have done, I think, take a smaller woven glass fiber, then you will not get the dents. So I've taken too heavy glass fiber. So well, okay, I have painted the inside with the polyester coating as well. I did one layer and grinded it by hand, and now I am preparing the surfaces for the soft sand. The painting is very smooth and very slippery when it's wet, and I want to have more grip, so I bought this soft sand, this rubber particles, and you can or put it in the paint or sprinkle it over the paint, and I will go for option 2. So I will put in a thin layer of the polyester coating, and then sprinkle the soft sand over it, and then the leftover I can remove this and use it for the front side. And after that the painting is dry, the second layer of the complete boat can be done. So I hope it works, and let's find out how it will look, and if it's really giving the extra grip, because I'm very curious if it's working or not. I've taken the fine grade, so this is the finest grade, and I hope it works. So let's find out. Okay, I have painted the inside completely, including the soft sand surfaces, and that looks very good. But I've made a mistake. I have painted all together the surfaces and the other inside and gunwales. And what happened is that some of the soft sand particles went also into the surface, so that's not looking good. And over here you can see there are, I hope you can see it, but there are some particles left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not changing the inside because it's too much work for now. I'm only treating the surfaces that are flat and you will see the most. I will repaint it afterwards. I will first assemble all the parts and then repaint the surfaces that are really messed up with the particles. What I should have done was paint the surfaces of the soft sand first or later, but I had to cover them up and then paint the inside, and afterwards paint the soft sand surfaces. So, mistake. Okay, I have repainted all the flat surfaces that were contaminated with the pickles of the soft sand, and it looks very smooth now, and I'm pretty satisfied. I also want to tell the I've chosen for the soft sand fine, and it just came out right, I believe. It is rough enough to not get slippery or anything else, and I believe if you take the medium or open structure, it will be, you have more grip, but it also will be more dirty and harder to clean, I believe. I've seen it on the internet, and that's why I've chosen for the fine structure. I have assembled all the parts, the towing hook at the front, like here, and the rope hooks, of course, and then the covers. Works fine. And I've assembled every detail with the kit, and it's called Sikaflex 291E, and that's to prevent to go water inside the holes, because I screwed this in with just regular stainless steel screws, and you have to have some kit, otherwise it will go into the wood directly, so that's not good at all. I've assembled the cleat clamps, 3 pieces, after the sail plan that will come next. I have to install complete roping, etc. I've assembled the connection nuts, and it works perfectly, so I hope that it will also will work at the water if I want to connect it, but we will see. And install the rowing things, good, and the covers at the back, this one, and of course the engine plates, the protection plates for screwing on the engine. So looks good. I have dry fitted the engine. I've got myself a Mercury 2.5 small engine, but I think it will work just fine for this boat. But I have a little problem because I cannot go in reverse. This engine has to turn out completely to go in reverse. So, and if I do that, I interfere with the keel strip, so I cannot go any further. So I will take this piece away, cover this in epoxy again, and with the polyester coating, of course, and then it will work out fine. But yeah, like I said, this is not good at all, but minor adjustment and it works fine.